Hi everyone, welcome to today's somatic practice. So we're going to be diving a little bit deeper into the tool of orienting, or I'm going to call being here somatically. This tool is so important. It is one of the main ones I lean on. And so we want to take our time with it. And this is something that you could practice on a regular basis if you find it helpful. So this can be really helpful when you get pulled into the future or the past. So say we're being pulled into the future, we're worried about something and we're just kind of spiraling with anxiety about something that's happening in the future. Or we get pulled into the past and maybe we're ruminating on something that's happened in the past or even having a flashback. So it's really important to practice this tool. Well, you can practice it when you're feeling dysregulated, but also when you're feeling a little less dysregulated or even regulated, because it's easier to really take in and do and remember and build new neural pathways. And then when something challenging comes up, we can lean on this tool. Okay? So being here now, we're going to do that using our body as a resource and doing some orienting. So the first thing I want you to do is get into just a comfortable seat. And if you can sit in a place with a back support, that would be really helpful. I know I don't have one, but you know what? I'm going to set up one real quick because I'll get a little more relaxed too. So first thing we want to do is just get in a comfortable seat, again, preferably with a back support. And if you can even let your head like lean back and just let your head be held, that can be really supportive. And now we're just going to notice how gravity feels on our bodies, the gift of gravity. So feeling the pull of gravity on our bums, our legs, just noticing how your seat meets wherever you're sitting. And then noticing as you lean back into your back support, how gravity kind of, depending on the angle, can pull you into that. And you're just being supported by the surfaces you're on without having to give anything back to them. Their support is a gift to you. And then let's notice the edges of our body. We can maybe feel the edges that are touching our seat. And then just noticing the edges of maybe where our skin touches our clothes. So just notice if you can feel that. And if you're unable to, you can just move your clothes a little bit. Just notice how that feels. And just take a moment to feel that. How much of the container of your body, the skin, how much can you feel? Maybe you can just stay present with some fingers, but maybe you can feel both arms, or maybe you can feel your arms and your legs at the same time. Just notice. And then just noticing any sounds you might hear. Maybe they're close. Maybe you hear silence. What does silence sound like? Or maybe you can hear some sounds that are far away. Just take some time to notice the sounds. And then noticing the temperature of the air on your skin. Not if you like it or dislike it, just noticing if you can notice it. Is there any breeze or air movement that you can sense? And then the next thing we're going to do is, if your eyes are closed, open them. if you'd like. Everything is an option. And we're gonna just use our eyes to guide our head and neck around the room. Noticing the walls of the room that you're in and where you are right now. Can you feel the room that you're in? What parts of your body can feel the room that you're in? So assuming where you are is safe, that may not be the case for everyone. But yeah, as long as there's no danger where you are, assuming where you are is safe, can you feel how your body connects with safety? So we'll know that our body is connecting with safety if it feels a little more relaxed, loose, open. And parts of our body won't always feel that way. There'll be parts that are tense, that are maybe not attuned to the safety in the room, and that's okay. Just noticing that and letting them be. They're allowed to be here, and looking around the room. So looking at the walls, look behind you, looking at the paint, the shadows, and you can really take this practice and stretch it out as long as you want. Like sometimes I've done it for half an hour before when I just need extra support, or when I have the capacity to do it. And just noticing every little detail on the objects around you. You can also, if it's helpful, you can say what you're seeing. So I'm seeing a couch, a gray couch, a tufted gray couch. You can get really specific. And notice what your voice sounds like in the room if you choose to do that. Just starting to look the other way. Noticing where you are now. Noticing that the room you're in or where you are right now is safe. You're safe in this moment. Maybe you won't be in, like, I don't know, half an hour, but right now, maybe there's a stressor coming up in half an hour, but right now, if you're safe, we want to be able to attune to that. So looking around the room, reminding yourself where you are and who you are. So maybe say your name, remind yourself how old you are, and maybe say the town or the city or where you are, the country that you're in. Keep looking around the room and see if you can find something that feels pleasant to look at or is neutral to look at. And once you find that, how do you know that it's pleasant to look at? Do your eyes linger there? Do you feel what you're looking at anywhere in your body? And if you're looking at something pleasant and you can feel it, maybe you even want to just take a quick sort of deep breath. So you can take a breath in and then just slowly let it out as you look at that object. And if you feel any pleasantness, just noticing that. And noticing that for a second there, you felt a little better. You casted a vote in the bucket of feeling better, and you can continue to cast votes there. So if you've shifted your experience even for a second today, think about your power there and how you can string together more seconds and shift your experience of how you feel by stringing more of those pleasant sensations together. And that gives us more capacity to be with the unpleasant as well, which is a part of our lives. So again, just noticing where you are. and noticing how your body connects with where you are. So let's just do a little bit of a body scan, just a quick one. So we'll just start at our head. Notice how the head feels. Maybe you want to move it around a little bit to notice its weight and where it is. Where is your head on your body and in the room? Just think about that. And just going through the neck, bringing attention to that. We're not trying to make anything happen. We're just noticing. And then noticing the shoulders, noticing the arms, the upper arms, noticing the forearms and the hands. Give them a little wiggle. Then just noticing the chest, and if there's any intense sensations in there, then you can go right into them if you'd like, or if it's more comfortable to just be on the outside, just stay there. Noticing the back and the torso, the hips, the thighs, the legs, and your feet. Noticing how your feet feel on the ground. Good, so that's all for today. I know it seems like a bit of a simple, maybe even it's a boring practice, but it can be really powerful, this tool of learning how to be here in the now and being present with being present with safety, attuning to safety in the room, and your body learning how to do that can be really, really helpful. And the eyes are an excellent tool to use that. So even if you walk into a room and you just want to take 5 seconds to look around the room, feel your feet, feel your bum, your shoulders, you can do that, or you can take much longer if you'd like. I hope this was helpful, and take this tool, do it on a regular basis. Think of it as nervous system hygiene, or just learning to be with what is in the moment. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye, everyone.